Chemical reactions in the production of biodegradable packaging. Biodegradable packaging is becoming increasingly popular due to the need for sustainable packaging solutions. It is essential to ensure that packaging materials are environmentally friendly and have minimal impact on the environment. Biodegradable packaging is an excellent alternative to traditional packaging as it breaks down easily in the environment, reducing waste and pollution. One of the essential factors in the production of biodegradable packaging is the chemical reactions that take place during the production process. The production of biodegradable packaging involves several chemical reactions, including polymerization, esterification, and hydrolysis. Polymerization is the process of combining smaller molecules into larger ones to form a polymer. Esterification is the reaction between an alcohol and a carboxylic acid to form an ester and a molecule of water. Hydrolysis is the process that breaks down polymers into smaller molecules by adding a molecule of water. One of the most commonly used biodegradable packaging materials is polylactic acid, PLA. PLA is produced from renewable resources like cornstarch or sugarcane, making it a sustainable choice. PLA is a polymer that is produced by the polymerization reaction of lactic acid. The polymerization of lactic acid can occur through two different mechanisms: condensation polymerization and ring opening polymerization. In condensation polymerization, two molecules of lactic acid react together to form a dimer, which is a molecule made up of two smaller molecules. The reaction occurs through the elimination of a water molecule. The dimer can then combine with another lactic acid molecule to form a trimer, and so on. This reaction continues until long chains of lactic acid molecules are formed, which is the polymer known as polylactic acid. Ring opening polymerization, on the other hand, involves the opening of the lactide ring, which is formed by the dehydration of lactic acid. Under the right conditions, the lactide ring can open up, and the polymerization of lactic acid can form. Ring opening polymerization can produce polymers with different characteristics than those produced by condensation polymerization. Another chemical reaction involved in the production of biodegradable packaging materials is esterification. Esterification is the reaction between an alcohol and a carboxylic acid to form an ester. In the production of biodegradable packaging materials, polylactic acid is often modified to improve its properties. One way to do this is through esterification. In esterification, a carboxylic acid group of polylactic acid is replaced with an ester group. The ester group can come from an alcohol, such as butanol. The esterification reaction occurs in the presence of a catalyst, such as zinc acetate. Esterification can improve the properties of polylactic acid, such as its flexibility, strength, and heat resistance. Hydrolysis is another essential chemical reaction that occurs during the production of biodegradable packaging materials. Hydrolysis is the process that breaks down polymers into smaller molecules by adding a molecule of water. In the case of biodegradable packaging materials, hydrolysis occurs when the material is exposed to moisture and begins to break down. This process is essential for the biodegradability of the material. The rate of hydrolysis in biodegradable packaging materials depends on several factors, including the type of polymer, the degree of crystallinity, and the presence of other additives. For example, polylactic acid is highly susceptible to hydrolysis, and its rate of degradation can be increased by increasing the surface area of the material. Higher surface area means more exposure to moisture and faster hydrolysis. Other biodegradable packaging materials include polyhydroxyalkanoates, PHAs, which are produced by microorganisms, and cellulose-based materials, which are produced from wood pulp or cotton. PHAs are biodegradable polyesters that are produced from renewable resources. They have properties similar to traditional plastics but can break down easily in the environment. The production of fizz involves several chemical reactions, including the fermentation of carbon sources by microorganisms and the purification of the polymer. Cellulose-based packaging materials are produced from wood pulp or cotton and are fully biodegradable. The resulting material has properties similar to traditional plastics but can break down easily in the environment. Sustainable packaging solutions are becoming increasingly necessary due to the growing concern for the environment. As the use of traditional packaging continues to result in negative impacts on the environment, biodegradable packaging presents itself as a promising alternative. Biodegradable packaging materials are produced through several chemical reactions that must be carefully monitored to ensure their success. The production of these materials is not only environmentally friendly but also cost-effective, as many of these materials are derived from renewable resources such as cornstarch and sugarcane. The use of these resources in the production of packaging materials helps to address the issue of sustainability and reduce the dependency on non-renewable resources. One of the challenges facing biodegradable packaging is that not all of it is created equal. While some materials biodegrade rapidly, others can take many years, and some will not biodegrade at all. It's essential to ensure that biodegradable packaging materials are certified, as this allows consumers to make informed decisions about which products to buy. Certification also helps to ensure that the packaging materials meet the necessary standards for biodegradability, compostability, and sustainability. Several industries, including the food and beverage industry, are adopting biodegradable packaging to meet the growing demand for sustainable packaging solutions. The use of biodegradable packaging in the food and beverage industry is particularly important, as the packaging materials used in this industry account for a large volume of waste. Biodegradable packaging is also gaining traction in the shipping industry. Many shipping companies are adopting biodegradable packaging to reduce the environmental impact of their operations. Biodegradable packaging provides a sustainable alternative to traditional packaging materials such as plastic and paper, which ultimately contribute to pollution and waste. In addition to being biodegradable, packaging materials must also be recyclable. Recycling reduces the need for new raw materials and reduces the amount of waste that ends up in landfills. While biodegradable packaging is an excellent alternative to traditional packaging materials, it still needs to be properly disposed of. The use of sustainable packaging solutions is an excellent step in the right direction, but it's not the only solution. Consumers can take part in reducing the amount of waste produced by making conscious decisions about their consumption and disposal of packaging materials. This includes recycling and properly disposing of packaging materials and choosing products that have eco-friendly packaging. The importance of sustainable packaging solutions cannot be understated, as the negative impacts of excessive waste and pollution on the environment continue to escalate. The use of biodegradable packaging presents a promising solution to these challenges, but it's essential to understand how these materials are produced and how they can impact the environment. One of the concerns with biodegradable packaging is that it may release harmful chemicals as it breaks down. As researchers study the process of biodegradability, they need to consider the potential impacts on the environment and human health. These concerns highlight the importance of proper regulation and certification of biodegradable packaging materials.